life is amazing and I'm going to do everything I can to make the most of my time on earth. Because at the end of the fucking day, we have one life. We have one life. What is the point letting other people's opinions change the way you live your own life? So in the past, I've been down bad, I've been depressed, I've been in such low places. And one of the main things that's really helped switch my mindset to be more positive and think just more happy thoughts is to be grateful every day. Literally just that simple switch of mindset, starting your day with gratitude, practicing gratitude every day will change your life 100%. You cannot, I think it's like almost impossible to be sad whilst being grateful. It's just not possible. So for example, you wake up, what are you grateful for? You're grateful for a bed. You're grateful for if the heating comes on, the heating in the house. You then get in the shower. You're grateful for hot water, for water in general. You're grateful for a roof over your head. You're grateful for where you live. You're for the family that you live with, friends. Like, there is literally so much to be grateful for. And when you switch to that mindset, like, the world is your oyster. Like, you literally can't be sad. Like, anytime I'm sad, I just think like that. I just think, what do I have in my life? What am I grateful for? What do I have that others don't? What do I take for granted maybe? What do I not appreciate enough? And my mindset just instantly switches. Instantly. And to be honest, that goes generally for life. If you look at life like a glass that's half full instead of half empty, everything's going to be better. If you go in essentially with a positive mindset into every situation and just try and think, literally in every day situation, everything you do, if you think positively, positivity breeds positivity, you will just keep having, everything will just be positive. If you think negatively, so for example, I heard this guy, I forget his name, but this really smart guy back in the day, it was like an old clip of him talking about basically, if someone asks you how you are and you say, and something like, just say things aren't going too well for you at that time, you say, oh, I'm not great, that is just going to lead you to more negative situations. If you instead say, oh yeah, I'm actually really good, because you're grateful for all the things you have, for example, then it'll start to switch. Like, your whatever's happened that's maybe bad or negative at that point will start to switch and it'll start being positive. It's literally like, it sounds so obvious and so simple, but it's helped me so much over the past couple of years, especially this past year. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm no expert, I'm no fucking health guru or lifestyle manager, I don't fucking even know, but I'm just telling you what has worked for me since I have been in such a dark place. Like, I remember December 2022, I was in the darkest place I've ever been in, like, so depressed. Honestly, I was close to suicide, to be perfectly honest, open book. And like, since then, I've just constantly been working on myself, trying to improve my mindset, my physical health, everything. And thankfully, I can now say, like, where I am right now is like the best I've ever felt in my life. And like, that's due to me mostly just like thinking positively, and it honestly just changes your whole life. And I know you're obviously probably thinking, like, I mean, that's so easy, that's so obvious. In every situation, take the positives out of it. So for example, you this is a mad one, but just say a family member passes away. Obviously, you're going to be sad. That's a given. You're going to miss them, so on and so forth. But just think of all the happy times, the positive things that they've taught you, like all the memories you've had together, blah, blah, blah. What's the point looking at the negatives? That's only going to lead to negative thoughts, and like, there's no good in that, essentially. So what I think is just positivity every day. Obviously, I'm not every day. So sometimes there's some days where I'm just like, fuck this, fuck that, Jesus, fucking fuck. But for the most part, and like, if I want to try and get back into being happy and positive and just in a good place mentally, I just go back to thinking positively, and I start thinking, oh, what am I grateful for, blah blah blah. And when you start to think like this, it's honestly affects all different parts of your life. For example, for me, most recently, I used to care so much about what people thought of me. Like, literally, like, I would tell people, I don't care what they think, I don't care what those people think of this or that I'm doing or that I've done in the past. But inside I was like stressed so much about what I actually thought. But now if I walk past someone on the street, I say, "Hi, how's it going?" They ignore me, so be it. Literally, don't take things personally. Simple as. And I will tell you what, this book right here, yeah, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This book has partially, well, has changed my life for sure. There's four agreements that they speak about. I don't want to give it away because you should be reading this book 100%. It's only like just over 100 pages. It is literally, it says it's a handbook to change your life, was it? A practical guide to personal freedom, and that's so true. It's fucking brilliant. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't take things personally anymore. Like there's just no point. Like before even, obviously this is difficult on a day-to-day basis, but when you build up these habits and when you start thinking like this daily and try and just, obviously it'll become easier as time goes on. But like I post videos on TikTok, some of them are stupid, some of them are silly, some of them are a bit goofy, whatever. Or I post up whatever it may be, or I wear a certain outfit and people take the piss, people are sending it to their mates, laughing at me. Go ahead, so be it. What does that got to do with me? If I'm happy with myself and I'm happy what I'm doing and what I'm talking about, and I'm maybe helping people in some way or some sort, or inspiring them even, I don't know, then like amazing. Like at the same time, I don't care what anyone thinks now. Like only my family, like my mum and dad, my close like siblings, whatever, like some friends. That's all I really care about. And even then, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do whatever I want, so long as it's respectful and yeah, it doesn't go against some crazy. Like it's not crazy. I'm gonna do whatever's best for me because at the end of the fucking day, we have one life. We have one life. What is the point letting other people's opinions change the way you live your own life? Because at the end of the day, when you get to 90 or whatever, or the end of your life, you will look back and be like, oh, I wish I had just done whatever I wanted to do, because I'm just not let opinions and people's thoughts and whatever get in the way of whatever you want to do. And for me, I love taking photos and I love putting my life out there to, not even for validation, because I have sort of thought, oh, why do I put my life out there? But it's literally just, I'm not sure. I just love sharing my life and I love meeting new people, connecting with different people, and yeah, just I don't know. It's just something I love doing, and I love making people laugh and so on. So like, if people take the piss out of that, if people want to mock me or have a go at me, whatever, it just shows really that they've maybe got something that they're lacking in their life that they're projecting. And realistically, happy people aren't hating, and hating people aren't happy. That in itself speaks for itself. If you're happy, you wouldn't be hating because you're just happy with everything in life. If you're hating, you've obviously got things going on. You're a low vibrational person, most likely, and your energy's way off. And that's something I've been looking into recently. I'll not be getting into that right now because I don't really know I don't know enough to talk about it. But I've started looking into vibrations, frequencies, energies, all that stuff, and I'm so intrigued by it all. And it does make so much more sense as to why people act the way they do, and what I'm kind of going through right now. I feel like it's like enlightenment. I'm just like, this is, life is amazing, and I'm going to do everything I can to make the most of my time on Earth. I know that sounds fucking mad deep and like crazy, but like that's just how I'm feeling right now, and it's just, it feels absolutely amazing. I don't know how else to describe it. And obviously it's taken me a while to get to this stage, but now that I'm here, I'm just so happy. Like, and it's, hopefully it shows. I mean, I'm sure it shows. Some people have told me on lives that I've done on TikTok that it shows, so I'm grateful for that. And yeah, I don't know how else to say it. Like, life is fucking amazing, and like, it's you versus you. At the end of the day, it's you versus you. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, just fucking do it. If you want to fucking start a business, if you want to, like, start doing something that maybe you think people will take the piss out of you for, or like you'll feel embarrassed about doing, who cares? They aren't paying your paycheck. They aren't. they've got nothing. They don't matter. They literally, it's just irrelevant. It's a relevant noise that we make relevant in our heads because we're so delicate. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. See you all next week. Lots of love. Take care. Peace.